Hello there, you're with NDTV. I'm Maha Siddiqui. Our top story right now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has spoken to Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and expressed concern on the safety of nuclear facilities in Ukraine. He called for an early end to the hostilities and said that there could never be a military solution to the crisis. The Prime Minister strongly backed the sovereignty and territorial integrity of all nations. A strong statement given India's close equations with Russia. Let me go across to Vishnu Shom for more details. Vishnu, how significant is this call coming as it does after Russia announced annexation of 4 Ukrainian territories?
Well, I think it's an important statement of support for the people of Ukraine. India has taken a very principled position that the sovereignty of nations needs to be protected along the lines defined by the United Nations. Prime Minister Modi's call to the President of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, comes just a couple of days after Russia quite illegally announced 4 oblasts or segments in Ukraine to be under Russian rule. This has been internationally seen to be completely illegal. But I think it's important to reflect, Maha, how over the last couple of weeks there's been a perceptible change in New Delhi's position with regard to Ukraine, while certainly remaining extremely close to Russia at so many levels. New Delhi has been somewhat more direct. In fact, Prime Minister Modi, in his conversation with Russia's Vladimir Putin recently, in stating that there is no solution to this, war is no solution to this, and that a road to peace has to be found. So that's the position that Delhi is adopting, and I think a lot of this has been conveyed to the Ukrainian president today as well.
Vishnu, many thanks for joining us with those details. Let's turn our attention now to India at a time when millions should be celebrating across the country. Teams of vigilantes have been moving around in parts of Madhya Pradesh on so-called search drives where Muslim citizens trying to enter Garba pandals are hauled up and often beaten up. Meanwhile, in Khera, the police too was seen flouting the laws, indulging in public flogging of men accused by the other side of stone pelting.
Every night of the Navratri, unchecked by the police, teams of the Bajrang Dal on the move on so-called search drives. This is the result. At a pandal in Indore, a Muslim man barely survives a beating by the Bajrang Dal as the police bundle him into a police station. In another video from Pandrinath in Indore, the Bajrang Dal described the Muslims they have caught at a Garba as jihadis as they hand them over to the police. This is the dark and violent side of the festival season in Indore in Madhya Pradesh, where self-anointed vigilantes have a free run and those they target go behind the bars. The local convener of the Bajrang Dal proudly brags about the number of Muslims they have got the police to arrest, as he warns of more violence.
जो भी नो अपराध करा गरबा पंडाल में, जो भी कानून बना है, गृह मंत्री के भी जब आदेश हैं कि बिना आईडी के गरबा पंडाल में ना घुसे, तो जो भी अपराध है ना उसके खिलाफ इनके पास कायमी करिए. हमने कोई दबाव नहीं बनाया कि रास्तों का लगवाई है, क्योंकि यह लोग सिर्फ जिहाद बढ़ाने के लिए, शहर में शांति भंग करने के लिए और हमारी बहन बेटियों के साथ अश्लील हरकत करने की मानसिकता से गरबा पंडाल में घुसते हैं.
Asked whether any woman complained to them, this was his answer.
हमारी बहन बेटियों को प्रमोट करना, उनके साथ लव जिहाद जैसी घटना बढ़ाना और उनके वीडियो वायरल करके सोशल मीडिया पर उसका दुरुपयोग करना, इसे हमने इन जिहादी मानसिकता के लोगों को वहाँ से पकड़ा. उनके मोबाइल में भी हमने डिटेल देखी.
None of the Muslim men, though, have been arrested on charges of harassment. Instead, they have been booked under sections of law pertaining to crowd disturbance and public peace. When we asked the police, they claimed there was no religious profiling.
5 युवक थे जो वीडियो बना रहे थे, तो उनके द्वारा कोई ऐसा वहाँ पे अपराध नहीं किया गया था जिसके नाते गिरफ्तारी हुई हो. जो वो विवाद कर रहे थे पुलिस के साथ और आयोजकों के साथ, उस कारण से कोई इन फ्यूचर वो क्राइम न करे, कोई कॉग्निबल ऑफेंस न हो, इसलिए जो है पुलिस ने प्रिवेंटिव अरेस्ट किया.
The police also said that they had received no complaint of harassment from women. When asked why was there no action against the Bajrang Dal despite their violence and beating caught on camera, This was the answer.
नहीं, अभी तक ऐसा कोई रिपोर्ट मेरे जानकारी में नहीं आई है मेरे जोन में कि जिसमें बजरंग दल के लोगों पे कोई कार्रवाई की गई हो या उनके कोई शिकायत आई हो.
Out of those arrested, some of the Muslim men are out on bail, but they did not want to speak to the media. The brother of Sabiullah, one of those still in jail, said that Sabiullah was mentally challenged and couldn't say a thing.
वहाँ से गया था दूध पीने, उधर से आने में शायद थोड़ा बहुत देख रहा होगा खड़ा होके, बस इतने में नाम पूछा उसका और उसके बाद पकड़ लिया उनको.
This young man, who was beaten at a Garba venue but managed to evade the arrest, described what happened.
उधर से चाय पी के आए थे, गाड़ी में पेट्रोल खत्म हो गया था, तो हमने बताओ कोने पे लगा दी थी गाड़ी. क्या वो हम दूसरे का इंतजार कर रहे थे आने में, तो हम 5 जने थे, वो 2 गाड़ी थी, उनका इंतजार कर रहे थे, तो आगे से बताओ घेराघारी कर दी. वो बोलते आईडी चेक कराओ, घर भी देखना वीडियो, जबकि हमें वीडियो भी नहीं बनाई है और हम मोबाइल भी चेक कर लिया, उन्होंने हमको मारा भी था उन्होंने.
Surendra Puri, Mukesh Puri and Rajiv are organizers of one of the oldest Garbas in Indore. They claim their events have always been open to all faiths and that the accusations of harassment by Muslims are baseless.
प्रारंभ से ही हमारे कार्यकर्ता मुस्लिम हैं और आज भी मतलब वो मुस्लिम कार्यकर्ता इस गरबा मंडल में पूरे 9 दिन तक माँ की उपासना में सहयोग करते हैं, कार्यक्रम के संचालन में पूरी तरह ईमानदारी से सहयोग करते हैं.
ऐसा तो होता ही नहीं ना. अब ये तो सार्वजनिक काम है, इसमें सबको मदद करना चाहिए. उसमें बजरंग दल क्या करे और वो क्या करे, अपने को क्या लेना देना बजरंग दल से.
This Garba Pandal in Indore is literally on the road. In fact, it's hard to make out who's a participant, who's a bystander and who's just passing by. This only reiterates the point being made by the organizers of an event that is open for all. In Indore, with Sameer Khan and camera person Xavier Thomas, Priyanshi Sharma for NDTV.
Let's turn our attention to Maharashtra now. It's a Sena versus Sena battle in Mumbai ahead of Dussehra, a battle of pride and ownership of the party, which has been split after the Eknath Shinde faction allied with the BJP to form a government in the state.
Battle lines in Mumbai are drawn. The two Sena factions releasing their promotional videos of the iconic Dussehra rally to be held on Wednesday. While Uddhav's will be organized at the iconic Shivaji Park, Chief Minister Eknath Shinde's rally will be held at an even bigger ground, the BKC. Both claim to be the real Shiv Sena, both invoking Bal Thackeray's legacy, both using the Sena election symbol. Massive preparations are on for both these show of strength events.
In the 56-year history of Shiv Sena, this is the first time that 2 Dussehra rallies are being organized in Mumbai. For Shiv Sena as a party, Dussehra rally is of utmost importance, and that's why both the factions are trying to bring maximum crowds into their rallies.
This is the first Dussehra rally since the vertical split in the Sena. As much as these rallies are about appropriating legacy, about stamping their authority in the mother of all elections in Mumbai. The battle for the richest municipality, the BMC.
ऐसा है कि 12 बाजार में कोई भी चीज जैसी ओरिजिनल मिलती है वैसी बाजार में डुप्लीकेट चीज भी मिलती है. आपने देखा होगा. तो ओरिजिनल जो है वो इस मैदान पे है. डुप्लीकेट चीज कहाँ है, डुप्लीकेट मेलावा कहाँ है, ये मुझे मालूम नहीं.
शिवसेना के जो बाला साहब ठाकरे के विचारधारा को मानते हैं वो शिंदे साहब के साथ आए हैं. और ये दशहरा रैली का महत्व पूरे देश में है कि ठीक है शिव तीर्थ नहीं है, ये बीकेसी का मैदान है, लेकिन मेरा कहना है कि शिव तीर्थ अगर उनको मिला रहेगा, लेकिन विचार शिंदे साहब लेके आए आगे. तो विचार यहाँ पे आए हैं, मैदान उनको मिला है लेकिन विचार यहाँ पे आए हैं.
In an interview on Monday, Chief Minister Eknath Shinde confirmed to NDTV that the BMC elections will be fought with the BJP and his Sena will be victorious. This will be the first big electoral contest post the Sena split.
बिल्कुल साथ में लड़ेंगे. हमारा नेचुरल अलायंस है और शिवसेना भाजपा की सरकार राज्य में काम कर रही है, तो आने वाले सभी जो चुनाव है लोकल बॉडीज के वो साथ में लड़ेंगे.
This even as the battle over symbol and party is still at the Election Commission doorstep.
In 1966, Balasaheb Thackeray founded Shiv Sena and later he organized the Dussehra rally. And since then, it has become a party tradition to do so. But this year, there are two factions in Shiv Sena. One faction calls themselves the real Shiv Sena with Balasaheb Thackeray's ideology, whereas the other faction of Uddhav Thackeray claims that they are the original and the real Shiv Sena. After the formation of new government, this is the first time when Eknath Shinde and Uddhav Thackeray will be facing each other. In Mumbai with camera person Sanjay Mandal, Sohit Mishra, NDTV.
Home Minister Amit Shah is in Jammu and Kashmir with big promises that he made at a rally in Rajouri, a reservation for Paharis, the first ever reservation on the basis of language. But while the Pahari community is set to gain, members of the Gujar community say the new reservations mean that they will lose out on jobs and education. Amit Shah's Mission Kashmir ahead of possible assembly elections. The Union Home Minister announced a quota for Pahari-speaking people. This is the first time when a linguistic group earns reservation in India. There is an estimated 6 to 7 lakh population of Paharis in Jammu and Kashmir. Around 55% of them are Hindus. It's seen as a game changer for the BJP to boost its electoral prospects.
पहले आपको आरक्षण मिलता था क्या? मिलता था? गुर्जर बकरवाल को भी पहले मिलता था क्या? मोदी जी ने आरक्षण के लिए 370 हटाकर रास्ता खुला कर दिया है। मोदी जी ने माताओं बहनों को भी अधिकार दिया, मेरे ट्राइबल भाइयों बहनों को भी अधिकार दिया और अब बारी पहाड़ियों की है।
However, Amit Shah had to immediately assuage another section, the Gujar Bakarwal tribals, who have objected to the Paharis being given scheduled tribe status. The Gujar tribal population is more than 13 lakh, who are all Muslims. Under the ST quota, Gujar Bakarwals get 10% reservations in jobs in Jammu and Kashmir. They fear that after the ST status to upper caste, it will be difficult for them to get jobs and reservation in educational institutions.
जस्टिस शर्मा ने अपनी सिफारिशें भेज दी है और वो सिफारिशों में मेरे पहाड़ी, बकरवाल और गुर्जर तीनों को आरक्षण की सिफारिश की। मित्रों, मैं आपको कहने आया हूं, देश के प्रधानमंत्री का बहुत बड़ा मन है, ये सिफारिशें जो भेजी है उसकी एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव प्रक्रिया समाप्त होते ही गुर्जर, बकरवाल और पहाड़ी भाइयों को आरक्षण का लाभ मिलेगा। मैं कहता हूं कि पहाड़ी भी आएंगे और गुर्जर बकरवाल का 1% भी कम नहीं होगा।
पहले इन्होंने हिंदू मुसलमान को लड़ाया, अब ये आपस में गुजर और पहाड़ी को लड़ाना चाहते हैं। मेरी आप सबसे गुजारिश है, ये लड़ना झगड़ना बंद कर लीजिए, जो जिसकी किस्मत में है उसको मिलेगा।
Home Minister Amit Shah's rally in Rajouri had all elements of BJP's pre-election campaigning in Jammu and Kashmir. Announcement of reservation for Paharis is seen as a major move by the BJP to boost its electoral gains, even as the announcement has already caused a discord between tribal Gujars and Pahari community in the region. In Srinagar, Nazir Masoodi, 5DTV.
From Jammu and Kashmir, crisscrossing now to Karnataka, where Rahul Gandhi's multi-faith outreach was seen during the Bharat Jodo Yatra. He visited the Masjid-e-Azam, Saint Philomena Church, as well as the Sri Chamundeshwari Temple, all in a day in Karnataka. And the latest in the war between the Delhi government and the Lieutenant Governor appointed by the centre. Now the LG has ordered an inquiry into the Aam Aadmi Party government's popular power subsidy scheme over reports of alleged irregularities. This is the fourth or the fifth time that the Aam Aadmi Party has had a run-in with the LG. First over the excise case, then low-floor buses, the appointment of guest teachers in schools, and now the latest one as far as the power subsidy is concerned. Earlier, the centre prevented Arvind Kejriwal from attending a meeting in Singapore. The Aam Aadmi Party says that they are being targeted before the Gujarat elections. The centre accuses them of being corrupt.